Good afternoon, I'm Federica Dermini and I am realizing a research intervention called iMobility, promoted by the Italian National Research Institution for the Development of Workers' Vocational Training, ISVOL. The research we are doing is aimed at analyzing the main relevant outcomes of the experiences of transnational mobility made by the beneficiaries of the funds transferred within Leonardo da Vinci program 2000-2006. The main goal of this survey is to identify, classify and quantify the results achieved by experiences of traineeship made abroad. Today we are with Mr. Peter Evans from Brown Institute. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Many thanks to being here with us. Let's start. Can I ask you just to make a short presentation of you, of your role inside the Institute, and a short presentation also of the Institute?
Certainly. I'm a group leader in the Babram Institute, and I'm also the graduate studies tutor, so I look after the graduate program. The Babram Institute is a life science institute that's supported by the Biotechnology and Biological Research Council, and we run an extensive graduate program with about 60 students. And all our graduate students are registered with the University of Cambridge, and we have a very high-powered graduate program that puts all the students in cutting-edge research laboratories and trains them also in transferable skills training relevant to their biological background. We take great pride in the quality of the students that we take in every year, and the Da Vinci program has provided us with a very good stream of students. So we're very pleased with the excellent quality of the students that we get through this program. Over the last few years we've had about 3 or 4 students per year, and they've all been of outstanding quality. I think the group leaders at the Institute like to have these Da Vinci students in their laboratories because they come for quite an extended period of time. They come for 6 months, and it really means that the students can get a very good experience in the laboratory and also are here for a long enough period to do something significant in the laboratory. It's not just a short sort of visit of a couple of weeks. The 6-month period makes sure they can actually undertake quite extensive projects.
Okay. How do you contact these students? Are some organizations in Italy that are contacting you, or the students that are contacting you themselves?
Our group leaders suggest projects that they would think appropriate for the students to undertake, and we submit those to the Da Vinci contacts in Italy, and then these are offered to their best quality students.
Okay. In terms of practical organization, okay, how do you follow the students, Leonardo da Vinci students, inside the institutes once they came here? What is the process to insert them in the institute and in the work of the institute?
They join individual laboratories and they get treated effectively like any other student coming to visit our laboratory. They're made part of the laboratory, they undertake their research in a specific laboratory with a group leader that looks after them. They attend lots of seminars and journal clubs that are run by the individual groups, so they're fully integrated into the scientific life of the Institute. And I think they get a really good experience and exposure to what it's like to do research in the Research Institute. And one of the other aspects that we're incredibly pleased with about the quality of these students is that a number of them have now come back and actually taken on full PhD programs with us. So we're incredibly pleased that this Da Vinci introduction to the Babram Institute has enabled us to take some of these students forward into our full graduate program.
Do you think that mobility all over Europe would be an advantage for research institute as yours? I mean, the mobility of individuals, of students, of workers, should be promoted more?
I think it should be promoted more. I think that the Veblen Institute has instigated a Veblen Institute European Studentship Programme in collaboration with the University of Cambridge, whereby each year we can fund or fully fund 3 graduate students from Europe. And we find this is an excellent pool of students to look for good students to come and join our institute. So.
If you were to choose to send one of your workers, for example, in another country, which would you be your choice? Just to make them make an experience abroad. And have them back with something more in their knowledge.
Well, I think there are a number of European countries which would be very good experiences for my students. I think that obviously France and Italy would be Italy and France would be one of my first choices. But a lot of our students also go to the United States. So
okay.
I think that would be my first choice.
Could you only tell me, because I mean, in general, all students that we have interviewed were very positive with respect to mobility and the experience they've made abroad through Leonardo da Vinci. If you were just to say 1 or 2 critical points, what would you say? There must be something that can be improved in the program or in the organization of this program. A suggestion.
Suggestion?
Let's say it's a suggestion. Yeah.
I guess the suggestion would be probably a little more funding for the individual students, so that they that all of their choices are not determined by which particular institute has more funds that can help them, and that their choice of destination to do research ought to be based on the quality of the science at the different institutes that they can consider, and hopefully would enable us to get a much larger pool of people applying to come to Veblen.
Okay. Would you like to say anything more? For me,
no, I think that's about it, if that's okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well I hope that was useful.
Thank you very much.